What up, guys? Alchemist, and I got something nice for you. So, this season, well, episode of Heresy done giving us some amazing PvE weapons. It's kind of crazy. We got Watchful Eye, probably one of my favorite machine guns they ever dropped with, and of course the freaking perk that comes with it with the power of resolve. It is, yes, stop unstoppable champions. I love this weapon. Get field prep so you have more ammo on you. Rolling storm or jolting feedback. Just an amazing machine gun all around. We had that for this episode of Heresy. Then we had the Brigand's Law 2.0 Division Sidearm that got Volt Shot on it, and you get Pugilist on it if you want your melee back quicker as a hunter, do your Tempest Strike. Amazing gun. Just keep reloading and killing all the enemies in the room. Then you had the Afterlight Fusion Rifle that can roll Discord and Destabilizing rounds. If you want to be a little bit fancy, you could go Reservoir Burst, and then whenever you trigger Discord, you're shooting Reservoir Burst non-stop with the Fusion Rifle. And then if you got Run Up Over as well, crazy synergy. And then you can also get the mod for this season as well that can do overload, tick damage with the Taking Blight. Insane. Then we also had the bow that can roll the Stave rounds and Repulsor Brace, making it an insane bow for ad control for Void. And then we have the Glaive that can get sliced and close to melee, which is a great combination for swinging on enemies and weakening them so they do less damage to you. And it's a Glaive season right now. This Glaive was popping off. And then now we have Mirror Imago that has Pugilist and Swashbuckler together for a melee build, making this gun juiced up and do insane damage. Now, if you're not doing a melee build, you can definitely switch Pugilist with like Subsistence or Grey Robber. Grey Rob making that you don't have to reload when you do melee kill, but Subsistence making that every time you kill somebody you get ammo back in the reserves. So you can change the first perk. Last perk, I want Swashbuckler to increase the damage of it because I will be using my melee a lot. So this helped the gun just really juiced up. But you can also change the last perk into Hatchling. So you got Subsistence and Hatchling on at the same time, making this a very strong strand SMG for ad control. Amazing weapon. Get extended mag, and the magazine with backup mag can go up to 46, which is amazing, right? Put Subsistence on and you shooting for a long time. I think the only weapons from episode of Heresy that was like very mid was the linear fusion rifle, the sword, and the grenade launcher. Literally the only ones that was kind of like meh, you know. Not the grenade launcher. I'm tweaking. Not the grenade launcher. Oh my god, I'm sorry y'all. I hovered over it. Psycho Pump busted with Ambitious Assassin and Rolling Storm. Like the only mid weapons from episode of Heresy was the linear and the sword. Every other gun I highly recommend you get. But today's video we're talking about Mirror Imago. Like I said, the guy roll would be Pugilist and Swashbuckler. If you're doing like a melee build, you can make this really juiced up with the Strand artifact right now and slate through the room. Especially if you're running Strand with this build, you don't need Hatchling because you will be making threatlings from Threat of Rebirth. And you can do Threat of Evolution, make threatlings even stronger. So you don't necessarily need Hatchling on this gun. And if you're a hunter that can shade step with Marksman dodge to reload, you don't need Subsistence. Just spam Radiant Death Machine to reload whenever you need to reload. But if you are not a hunter and you want a gun to be overall good no matter what, Subsistence and Hatchling will definitely be the guy roll you want to go for. I love this gun. The gun feel good. I can't wait to show you guys the Lost Sector run. And yeah, man, we're running this build is Radiant Dance Machine. My usual strand build, y'all probably seen me use already with Bora Dyad. And this will be running in the build. You got Microcosm on with the Overload to do Overload Champions. You got the Sidearm on for Barrier Champions and your Overshield. Amazing gun, Void Rocket Sidearm. And then we got Unstoppable Fusion. If you don't want to run the Rocket Sidearm, you can run a Fusion Rifle with the Afterlight, right? We got on Unraveling Orbs and Val Weave. We got on Disruptive Spike to make them do less damage. Dielectric, Flashover, Defibrillating Blast, do with Champions. Horror Shuttle. Harsh Refraction for Microcosm. And then to Shreds. Our mods. We're rocking Harmonic Siphon with Harmonic Targeting with Dynamo, because we're going to be chased up by the enemies to get some super energy. Impact Induction, Focusing Strike, Resist Mods and Chest Piece, Lead Piece, 2-strand Surges with Recuperation, and then class item we got Reaper, Powerful Attraction, and then Bomber to get our grenade back quicker. If you want to look at more of the subclass, Marksman Dodge, Shackle Grenade, we're running Threaded Spectre and Rolling Maelstrom, running Stutter Generation, Rebirth, Isolation, and Evolution. We're not running Isolation, by the way. We are running Fury. Thread of Fury. So your Tankles give you melee energy back more, so you can spam your melee to juice up your Mirror Imago, and then Mirror Imago got Pugilist on it, so you get kills to get it back as well. Running Lotus Eater and Mark Cover. That's the build. Hope you guys enjoyed the build. I highly recommend you farm for those weapons I just named in the Nagaro before the expansion drop. You're missing out if you don't. I'm letting you know right now, you're missing out if you don't. All the weapons this season, this episode of Heresy, were amazing. Besides the linear and the sword, linear and the sword, just the linear and the sword. Anyway, get to farming before the expansion. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys as always. And enjoy the Lost Sector run with the gun to see how strong the SMG is. Until next time, stay up.